Hi, Homie Lucas here. So today we're going to talk about the Sovmiku Mini. Yes, people, this is a mini pan cam that also can tilt up and down. It has a 2K sensor that we're actually filming on right now. So all the audio and video are coming from the Mini and not from any other device. This thing has the ability to do motion tracking, which is absolutely amazing. That's one thing about these pan cams, that usually they don't have the auto motion tracking. So in this video, we're doing a hands-on with the box, quick unboxing and first impressions on said Sovmiku Mini. After that, I'm going to be putting this bad boy to the Adam Lucas test to figure out is it something you should buy or maybe skip altogether. I'm here for you, so to waste your time buying and returning. All right, let's go ahead and jump in.
Right, let's take a look at this bad boy right quick. So at the top, you got the name, PTZ, smart camera, easy to achieve real-time remote viewing. That is what's up, people. There's an image of what's to come in the box. Take a look at the side over here. This has the ability to do 350-degree pan with 90-degree tilt, which is awesome. It's IP66 waterproof, clear night vision. What? That's awesome. 100 feet night vision. That is really cool. It has an alarm, motion detection, HD video, and remote viewing through their really nice app. All right, let's get inside this box, people. Okay, the first thing you see is the user manual. You definitely want to read through all this so you know all the ins and outs. Then they give you the really cool mounting piece of hardware and their screws. All right, let's take a look at the creme de la creme. So you got the name of the company right there. There are their massive amount of LED lights right there with some infrared built in, I'm sure, somewhere in there. There's your camera sensor tucked away behind that little lens right there. The speaker is on the back right here. And this is, of course, not wireless, so you're gonna have to plug it in to a plug outlet. So first impressions, this is made out of some decent material, really nice. The motor inside of here feels really solid. Cannot wait to get this thing plugged in and start the review process. Okay, let's go ahead and add this camera to my existing app. This app is really, really nice. We're gonna go ahead and click add in the top right corner. All right, I hear it saying, making a sound. Okay, now we're gonna scan the code. Okay, let's take a quick look at the image quality. So that's actually looking really nice on my screen. Big thumbs up so far. Let's go ahead and turn on the white lights. Whoa, those are extremely bright. They are flickering a little bit, but I don't know if that's just because of my situation right now. We'll definitely test it out later on. Very bright, wow. That's weird though, it switched to black and white when those went off. Okay, so it looks like you can turn the camera this way with the, and then pan it up or tilt it up. That's cool. And then there's motion tracking, which is really interesting. Let's see how that works. So follow my hand. There it goes. Okay, here is test number one. I have my freezer right here. I have a battery pack back there. I don't know if the battery pack's gonna last in the freezer, but we're gonna be closing this up. It's gonna go into night vision. We'll probably turn on the white lights and see how this thing does in ice cold weather. It's fall right now, so we don't have any snow or ice. So this will give us a good understanding of how this bad boy is gonna work when it is snowing and frigid cold outside.
Okay, this thing's been in the fridge for long enough that I think it passed the test. So if you're in a frigid climate, you get snow and ice and all that crazy stuff, this thing is definitely going to perform well. I'm taking it out a little bit early because of the battery pack. I don't trust it. Plus the wiring and all that, I don't trust going into the battery pack. But the camera, big thumbs up, definitely passed the ice mode test.
A quick minute and walk through the app itself. The app is actually really nice. You can have it in this view right here, or if you have a whole bunch of cameras, you can go into this view right here. I have it in this view for now. It's really nice to see full size images of what I'm going to be looking at. When you click on it, you have the ability to do, of course, your manual panning, so you could pan around really quickly. It is on motion tracking. You could turn that off just by clicking on the motion tracking button right there. Turn it right back on. You can do your alarm right here. You can turn the sound on to hear what's going on outside. Or if you have this pointed at your baby, then you can hear your nursery and whatnot. The microphones are really good. You can click more. You can turn on your white light real quick, turn it off. You can go into positioning, which is actually really cool. So you can set different positions and just simply tap through them and go and see everything you want. You can of course put it to sleep if you wanted to, or press here and start talking outside. Yeah, very, very nice, intuitive app that really understands how you want to add devices and how you want to control and monitor your own devices. So big thumbs up for their Viso Home app. Very nice. So I just went ahead and used some vinyl siding clips. Those guys right there, super easy. You just screw them in to the mount there, and then you just clip them right underneath the vinyl siding. Some of the vinyl siding doesn't have it. You have to skip one, but it's a really cool, easy way to get your camera mounted on your house without having to screw into the vinyl siding. I'm gonna link those bad boys down below, of course. Okay, so let's talk about the motion tracking. So the motion tracking on this thing is not the best. I'm not sure exactly how it's doing it, whether it's using pixels moving and it's choosing that as motion, or if there's a sensor. When I look at the front of the camera, it looks the same as some of their other cameras that don't have motion tracking, so I'm a little bit confused on that. I definitely think that they could update the software and probably improve the motion tracking. It seems like it's just off a little bit. It's not able to really detect when things are leaving frame, and you kind of have to be moving pretty aggressively in frame for it to really follow you around. It is a little bit shadowy in the backyard, but that's still enough light to really be able to show movement and whatnot. And there's a couple times where the camera just gets completely confused on what's going on entirely. Right there, I just walked out of frame. It did not catch me. I come back into frame and it's moving pretty quickly to try to make up for that. I'm having fun at this point, just trying to see what I can do to avoid this camera detecting me. I'm going to try to grab it. Nope, it caught me. Pretty good visibility right on the face. I would definitely have been arrested if I tried to steal it. And here we go. We're trying to move quickly around the backyard. Oh, let's try to hide. And then we're going to be able to run out of frame, and it missed me. So I would really hope that they would do an update to make this a little bit snappier and a little bit faster, and just give it a good improvement. Now here we go. We're going to treat this like it's the driveway and like someone's driving down the street. So my boy is driving his Jeep through the yard, and as he leaves frame, it does not detect the movement. So that's a real letdown. Now the camera is pointed down low. Let's try this once more. On this one, I'm going to help it out a little bit because I'm a nice guy. So now it's following my boy, and it's tracking, and then it loses right here once more, but I followed up with the app and made it move up. Okay, so we don't have any rain in Indiana right now. It's not going to come until a couple days from now, so I'm just going to be blasting this thing with my garden hose right here. So we're just going to blast away and just see how well it does when water is coming at it. And it'll give us a little bit of an understanding of how it's going to work when it's raining outside. Of course, this will be a little bit more extreme, like a monsoon. Okay, here I am trying to talk to camera, but water got into the microphone, which is to be expected. Even GoPros get water in the camera and lose the ability to have audio. But in a matter of minutes, it dried out and it was good to go. So in a monsoon, you may lose audio for a little bit, but once it dries out, it's good to go. I'm not sure what happened, but the audio did not record for this. So here it is. This is the night vision. This is just with the IR blasters going. There's 6 of them on the front. So the LEDs switch into IR blaster mode, which is really, really cool. And as you can see, it lights up my face perfectly. And it didn't fully overexpose, which is actually great. It does a little bit later on. Now we're going to switch over to full color. There you go. You can see it's a little bit overexposed. It's just too much brightness on my face, and this garage is pitch black, people. Pardon the mess behind me. It looks horrible, but we are in between getting rid of a bed and just having a baby and all this stuff, so there's a bunch of transition going on behind. Okay, now I'm going to turn on the motion tracking. It's a little bit wild with the night mode on, and it's pitch black in here, so it's really trying its best to follow you. I'm sure if I was outside further away from the camera with more space, it would be tracking me a little bit better, but this looks kind of crazy, and like I said earlier, the motion tracking is not the best. I think they could update that very easily with some software updates and a future update of the sensor technology inside of here. Okay, I've been using this bad boy for long enough that I think I have a full star rating for you guys. So I'm gonna give this thing a solid 4.8 star rating. I'm gonna give it a higher star rating just because of the price and what this thing can do. These LED lights on the front here and IR blasters are absolutely amazing. The 2K image sensor in here is really 2K. It really kicks butt. The colors are off a little bit, as you probably noticed in the video. I did not do any color grading or use any filters. This is straight from the camera pretty much every time it's recorded through here. So the colors are off a little bit. That could be adjusted with software. And I think that the overexposure can be adjusted too. I think this thing can overexpose really, really easily. So they need to dial that back or have an ability to do that through the settings or something. The connectivity to my router was phenomenal. I never had any connectivity issues. The functionality of this thing is great. For the price, you really can't go wrong. It's actually really compact, really small. Big, big thumbs up. Highly recommended to everyone out there. Buy it.
All right, there you go. That's the Sovmiku Mini camera. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely click that like button. And if you want to join the Adam Lucas family and you want to be a part of this crew, hit that subscribe button. Every time I get a subscriber, I get a boost to make more and more videos. And it's because of you guys, I surpassed 7K. Yes, people, on my way to 8K, but I need your help. Yes, you right there. Tell your friends, tell your family, this guy's on YouTube. They should go subscribe and watch my channel. But as always, I thank you for watching each and every one of my videos, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.